Well, we have some rare cooler than normal temperatures for a couple days. In fact, we could see 30s in parts of northern Minnesota tonight, and that's going to keep things pretty quiet for the time being. So rainfall was plentiful in some places, primarily Wisconsin, western Wisconsin, but also into parts of the South and East Metro, thanks to yesterday morning's thunderstorms that held together out of South Dakota. We saw inch to inch and a half rainfall amounts for some spots. Roseville picked up more than an inch of rain, just over half inch at the airport, and a wide swath of Lake County in northeastern Minnesota seen some pretty good rain too. Most storm reports, though, were to the south and east, also western Wisconsin. Didn't get much severe weather, which is always a good thing if you can get the rain, but not the severe stuff. And some of us worked it out, but still large areas that need more rainfall. And this map hasn't looked like this very often. These are temperature differences from normal or anomalies below normal today, tomorrow, and tonight too. So we're talking maybe 3 days in a row of below normal high temperatures, something we haven't done since mid-May. Highs in the 70s south today, 60s to the north, and then overnight tonight is going to be pretty cool because we're going to see some very dry air along with clear skies. We're talking dew points by the evening in the 30s across northern Minnesota, 40s even in the Twin Cities dew points. That's September-like air. So we're talking 50s, urban heat island, mid to upper 50s, but suburbs low 50s, and then widespread 40s for most of northern western Minnesota and even northeastern Minnesota. We could be talking about pockets of upper 30s, some of the typical cool spots, Embarrass, Hibbing, Crane Lake. Those places could be right around 38, 39, 40 degrees early tomorrow morning just before sunrise, which is not uncommon at all in the middle of summer even, but just with this very warm summer we've been seeing so far, definitely more of a rarity. Back to very pleasant conditions tomorrow, upper 70s, warmer for northern Minnesota, back up around 70 there after the kind of cool day today. But we've got sort of an opposite upper level pattern of what has dominated for the most part the last couple of months, which is an upper level trough, which is indicative of a cooler air mass over the central part of the continent. And finally, some warmer conditions for the west and east coast, which have had really a crummy summer so far. We're going to keep those upper level pattern anomalies here below normal, which equates to cooler than normal temperatures, or at least normal into the next several days. So those temperature differences from normal or anomalies are going to be right near below normal too. So that is not something we have seen much of with any consistency beyond a day or two here and there since really early May. Now, along that upper level trough, we are going to see some of these waves or ripples kind of rotate around it, and that will give us some occasional shower chances, but they are kind of hard to time out because they're coming out of Canada where there's less data, so we have less resolution in the computer models, and so the models do differ some, but it looks like the first one comes Friday, mostly a shower thunderstorm chance for northern Minnesota, and then maybe midday Saturday, slight chance of an isolated shower or a thunderstorm in the southern part of the state. But for the most part, southern Minnesota, we're looking at really very little chance of any significant rainfall until maybe sometime next week. And meanwhile, enjoy that break from the heat. Yeah, we're talking upper 70s to near 80-degree highs the next few days with that low humidity. Lots of sun tomorrow. Should see more of that sunshine, I think. And then as we head into the weekend, maybe a little unsettled at times, starting to warm back up. Normal temperatures return, which is low to mid 80s. And some models even have us near 90 by Monday again. We'll see if we can get that warm. But either way, the cool blast will not stick around for real long.